Picture this: a T-Rex-sized explosion at the global box office, shaking the Earth with a monstrous $318.3 million in just 5 days. That's right, Jurassic World Rebirth has stomped into theaters, claiming the crown as the biggest Hollywood opening of 2025. But here's the real shock. Despite critics baring their teeth and audiences whispering about dinosaur fatigue, this 7th chapter in the Jurassic saga is proving the prehistoric beasts still have bite. So, what's driving this colossal success? And is it a roaring triumph or a sign the franchise is lumbering toward extinction? A dino-sized box office takeover. On July 2nd, 2025, Jurassic World Rebirth hit theaters worldwide, and by Sunday, it had raked in $147.3 million across 4,308 North American screens and $171 million from 82 international markets, including a jaw-dropping $41.5 million from China alone. Directed by Gareth Edwards, known for Rogue One, this standalone sequel to 2022's Jurassic World Dominion stars heavyweights Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, and Jonathan Bailey. The plot? A high-stakes mission to extract dinosaur DNA from a forgotten island research facility. Not for theme parks this time, but to cure heart disease. Sounds noble, right? But the genetically mutated dinos lurking in the jungle have other plans. This is an excellent opening for the 7th episode of an action-adventure monster series, said David A. Gross of Franchise Entertainment Research. Dinosaur action is understood in all languages and across all cultures. Universal's Jim Orr echoed the sentiment, calling it a very big, fun, extraordinarily well-done adventure. The numbers back them up. The film's $318.3 million global debut is the second best in the franchise, trailing only 2015's Jurassic World at $525.5 million. It's also the third biggest 5-day July 4th opening ever, behind Transformers: Dark of the Moon, $157.1 million, and Spider-Man 2, $152.4 million. The story unfolds. Imagine a sweltering jungle, the air thick with tension. Scarlett Johansson's character, a steely scientist, leads a team, including Jonathan Bailey's rugged adventurer and Mahershala Ali's enigmatic researcher, into the ruins of the original Jurassic Park. Their mission: harvest DNA from 3 massive, never-before-seen prehistoric beasts. But when they stumble upon a shipwrecked family and face off against ferocious, genetically altered dinosaurs, the stakes skyrocket. It's not just about survival. Johansson teased at the Seoul press conference on July 1st, 2025. It's about what we're willing to sacrifice for progress. The film's visuals are a spectacle, with Dolby Cinema screenings alone pulling in nearly $8 million from just 167 screens. It's the definition of a popcorn movie, one Hollywood insider quipped. Fans on X couldn't agree more, with that Jurassic Outpost raving. The new creatures are terrifying. Gareth Edwards brought the scares back. But not everyone's roaring with approval. Critics have been lukewarm, slapping the film with a 51% Rotten Tomatoes score and a 52 out of 100 on Metacritic. At Variety noted divided first reactions, with some calling it a roaring triumph and others dismissing it as blah. Audiences, however, gave it a solid B cinema score, showing the dinos still captivate the masses. Hype, haters, and hashtags. The buzz around Jurassic World Rebirth was electric even before its release. Universal's marketing machine went all in, with a global press tour hitting London, Seoul, and New York, where stars Johansson, Ali, and Bailey posed for glamorous photo ops. Brand tie-ins were everywhere: Jeep, Dr. Pepper, 7-Eleven, with 3 stores transformed into Jurassic-themed experiences, and even Johansson's skincare line, The Outset, racked up $150 million in media value. On X, at LCJ Reviews reported a packed $5 Regal Movies mystery screening, predicting it could surpass Gladiator 2 as the highest-grossing mystery movie. But not all posts were glowing. Some fans, like at CinemaSkeptic, tweeted, "Another Jurassic movie? Feels like they're milking a dead dino. Hashtag dinosaur fatigue." The film's social media reactions were a mixed bag of awe and eye rolls. Scarlett Johansson dodging a raptor is my new aesthetic, posted at Movie Maniac 23, while at Film Critic 99 griped, same old story, just shinier CGI. When will they let this franchise rest? The hashtag Jurassic World Rebirth trended globally, with fans sharing clips of the heart-pounding trailer and debating the new creature's designs. It does feel like a dinosaur that would exist, Edwards told Gold Derby, defending his vision for the menacing new monsters. Meanwhile, the film's B Cinema score suggests audiences enjoyed the ride, even if critics didn't. A franchise on shaky ground? Let's rewind. The Jurassic franchise, born from Steven Spielberg's 1993 classic, has been a box office juggernaut for over 3 decades. The original Jurassic World in 2015 grossed $1.6 billion worldwide, Universal's biggest hit ever. But the law of diminishing returns has crept in. Fallen Kingdom, 2018, earned $1.31 billion, and Dominion, 2022, barely crossed $1 billion after a $145 million opening. Rebirth, with its $180 million budget, cheaper than Dominion's $250 million, is a calculated risk. Spielberg, an executive producer, handpicked writer David Koepp, who penned the first 2 films, to craft a fresh story, ditching theme parks for a medical mission. Yet, the franchise's history isn't without controversy. Dominion faced backlash for its convoluted plot, and some fans argue the series has strayed too far from Michael Crichton's grounded sci-fi roots. Posts on X reflect this tension, with @DinoFan88 lamenting, "Why can't we get back to the awe of the first film?" Others, like @RebirthStan, counter, "This is the best since Jurassic Park." The new cast and stakes feel fresh. The film's strong Latino and Hispanic turnout, 26% of audiences and matinee crowds, 50% before 5 p.m., show it's still a family draw, especially in regions like the West and South Central. But with a projected $600 to $770 million global run, can it match the billion-dollar glory of its predecessors? A thrill worth chasing? Here's where I get real. I grew up watching Jurassic Park, hiding behind the couch when the T-Rex roared. That sense of wonder is hard to replicate, and Rebirth doesn't quite capture it, but it's not trying to. It's a leaner, meaner beast, trading nostalgia for pulse-pounding action. Scarlett Johansson's intensity and Gareth Edwards' knack for scale make it a summer blockbuster you can't look away from. But I can't shake the feeling we're treading familiar ground. The dinosaur fatigue theme in the story hits too close to home. How many times can we watch humans outrun raptors before it feels like a rerun? Still, seeing families pack theaters and kids gasp at new creatures reminds me why this franchise endures.